Hey there, everybody. It's Mike from GeekMentality.com back for another television season. And of course, tonight, Fringe premiered. So I'm here with my instant reaction to the first episode of the season. I don't remember the name, of course. I'm on my iPad. I got a new iPad, which is what I'm staring into right now. And I'm trying not to wake up my wife. So let me just pretty much say, good episode. Really cool. Okay, thanks for watching. What did we see? What I liked is that the reason we find out that Peter disappeared is because the observers need to correct the timeline from what we've seen. Basically, that the main observer, September, I believe is his name, when he saved Peter from the car crash years ago, Peter was supposed to die, and he did not. So that kind of led to everything else happening. You can see my scar. Yes, I broke my elbow as a child. Distraction, tangent, and now back to regular scheduled program. Basically, that screwed up the timeline, leading to a lot of things happening. But they erased Peter, which corrected the timeline, which makes me think, why is the stuff still happening? Why is there the rift between the two universes? Obviously, the universes did have their issues with each other. They both had the holes and the rifts, and it led to the machine being made, and it led to Ellis Island and the base of the Statue of Liberty being the hole, the gate between the two universes. That's still there. The machine is still there. But no Peter, and they didn't. If Peter was a major reason for this happening in the first place, I wonder if they're going to give another reason for why it all happened, because it still happened, and they have to have an explanation for it. I did like that Walter was pretty much a different person. He didn't really leave the lab, and he pretty much slept at the lab. He did sleep at the lab, and because he didn't have the real Peter in his life, or the Peter in his life to help ground him and have a nice apple. Actually, it's fake. My wife likes fake apples for some reason. I've multicolored, well, really just red and green. Tangents, that's kind of what I do. My brain doesn't work always. Where was I? So Walter's different because Peter's not there for him. Olivia's different because Peter's not there for him. And yet we see that both Olivias still have this resentment towards each other, and both Olivia's, the redhead, still came in and stole our Olivia's personality or identity, but they still don't talk about Peter. But we see glimpses of Peter, and Walter is seeing this man that, of course, we see at the end is Peter. So they're going to ease him back into our story somehow. I watched the show called Hawaii Five-0. I'm sure you're familiar with it. And there was this cliffhanger last year that they pretty much resolved for the most part this season. Wow. So that's the type of show that is, where Fringe is the type of show where the big cliffhanger is not going to be resolved for quite a while, which is the way it should be. They need to draw it out. They need to, I have dog hair on me, Jesus. Draw it out, give it, time to breathe and grow, and just become more of suspenseful, I guess, is the where I think they're going with it. And Lincoln Lee, of course, is on our side. And it was cool to see the faux Livia look at the Lincoln Lee of our side and just give a little smile, because she of course recognizes the man. But she didn't dwell on it too much, considering they're in love on the other universe, aren't they? I forget. We didn't see Walt in it. They talked about him a lot. Ashton was out more doing actual, investigative stuff. She left the lab more. She wasn't just with Peter. And now I think my air conditioner turned on. So I'm going to say that good, very good to very good. They didn't dwell too much on the mystery. They just kind of teased it in the background because for our Fringe people, there really isn't a mystery. They don't remember there ever being a Peter. So what's the difference? I don't know what the Observer did. I think at the end he built this weird machine. Did he turn it off? I think he may have turned it on and turned it off before it started. I wasn't sure if he let it run because nothing happened that we noticed, or if he just turned it off. I do not know. And but I'm glad to start doing videos again. Of course, there's no Smallville this season, so Friday nights is Fringe and Supernatural. I'm not sure if I'm going to do videos for Supernatural, but I just want to take a bite of this fake apple so bad. But I'm going to want to do videos for at least Fringe every week because that is my favorite show on television right now. So I'm going to leave you with a juggling demonstration of 3 fake apples. And, I gotta go now. Oh, okay. Well, that went as long as it could go. Geek Mentality, stay geeky. I'm not really sure. But for more on me, follow Twitter, Geek Mentality, and of course, geekmentality.com. And I'm wearing a Batman t-shirt, so it's true, I am a geek. And I'm shutting this off now. And now I look like an old man because I didn't press the button right the first time. Goodbye.